Looking at a city's buildings can tell you a lot about the history of a place, and the City of Bristol has quite a few buildings to look at. In the central area, those that survived the Blitz tell a story of a grander age, solid and dependable, standing the test of time. Clifton, home to Bristol University. An affluent area, its grand terraces, mainly from the 18th and 19th centuries, certainly reflect this, as do today's high property prices. In the 40s and 50s, once the bomb sites had been cleared, there was a flurry of construction which now, in 2023, looks rather tired. The then Joneses and Lewis's department stores formed the entrance to Bristol's new shopping area, Broadmead. And the 1960s saw the emergence of the beloved by the then city planners brutalist style of architecture. Nowadays, not particularly popular. But there are quite a few examples still around, monuments to the god of grey reinforced concrete. Many buildings from the last few decades are, in my eyes, rather bland. They could be in any town, anywhere. Nothing stands out as being architecturally special. Blocky shoeboxes that maximise the floor area from the land they're built on. But as the price of that land went up, so did the buildings. More bang for your buck, as they say. And that trend continues. Castle Park View, under construction last year. Currently, in 2023, the tallest building in the city. And following in the tradition of Bristol's Banksy, some of the rather bland buildings have been, enhanced, embellished, whatever, by the addition of some street art. And the area known as the People's Republic of Stokes Croft is a prime example of the liberal use of a bit of paint. As is the rather over-the-top Leonard Lane, just off the city centre, running between Small Street and Corn Street. Thankfully, not all unused and unloved buildings from the past were pulled down. Some have been sympathetically, the current word is repurposed, as commercial / office space, or, rather expensive, centrally located apartments. Back in the mid to late 1800s, there was a different kind of building embellishment, the Bristol Byzantine style, a nod to the Byzantine and Moorish type of building. It was popular for a relatively short time and used on mainly industrial buildings, like this former grain warehouse in Welsh Back, what is the recently renovated Colston Hall, now renamed the Bristol Beacon, and this old soap factory in the city's Broad Plain area. Most Bristolians will know this as the former Gardner Haskins department store, which closed in 2018. This whole area is due for a multi-million-pound regeneration. I think it badly needs it, unless you're a big fan of car parks. Broad Plain is rather tucked away, sandwiched between the old market area, behind what was, for many years, the site of a building where Bristol's evening newspaper was printed, the floating harbour waterway, and Templemead's railway station. And if you want to see the kind of thing that's planned for future development, just go through this Broad Plain archway, past the Leonardo Hotel car park, the tagging, and other things, and you'll see what's already here on this former industrial land. Whether this has architectural merit, I'll leave you to decide. But I think it certainly gives an idea of the way the architects and planners see inner city development in the future.